Howdy, and welcome to Botonde.com. This video is just a short overview of all the different features Botonde has to offer and how it can help grow your business. Let's go ahead and jump right into it and start going through some of this. We'll start off with what the homeowners can see. Any homeowner can search these lists. They don't have to set up any kind of profile. They don't have to sign up for anything. They can simply search for the contractors that they're looking for. Now we have some in here right now. Let's go ahead and do a search. Let's say I want to do decks. Now you can search with a zip code, you can search by name specifically, or just do a blanket search. So right here, right on top, we've got one that has a nice setup profile. Let's take a look at what it looks like. So they have the option to go ahead and add in a bunch of pictures. They have a nice little spot here for their description of their company. They have a spot down here for everything that they do. The homeowners can go ahead and read all their reviews and then can choose to contact the contractor by email or by phone. Now, this is important because Botonde does not get in the middle of the interaction between the homeowner and the contractor. We're not charging per lead. We're not doing anything like that. We are simply putting homeowners in contact with the contractors themselves. Everything else is between them. Now let's go ahead and jump over into a little bit more of this and see what contractors can see. So right here is just basic account information. All of this can be changed at any time. You can change your password simply by scrolling all the way to the bottom, change which phone number you would like on there, everything like that. You can also view subscriptions, payments, or log out from here right here. So let's go ahead and go back. Over here is where you would set up all of your business profile information that the customers can see. Put your logo in, license information, default sales tax, your labor tax, and then your default markup. These will all come through in the Takeoff Creator, and we'll go over that here in just a bit. You can also go ahead and add which disciplines you would like to be able to be searched by. You can add all of your social medias, your website, everything like that. Again, Botonde is all about just filtering the customers to the contractors. So let's go ahead and come back up here. And let's jump into what the real meat of Botonde is. This is a lot of the main part of what Botonde is. The business profile is icing on the cake. These three tabs here is exactly why Botonde exists. So first off, you've got your suppliers. So you already know who your suppliers are. You can edit these at any point in time. You can add as many as you would like. However many different suppliers you go through, go ahead and add them in now. After you've got your suppliers added in, jump over into your materials tab. Now you'll see I've got quite a few in here. And we'll go ahead and go through what the differences are and how the different ways you can do this. There's two main ways to do this. You can start off just by selecting category. So let's say I'm doing a tile job. And let's say I want to use glass tiles on this. And we have a list of all the different kind of glass tiles that we have. Now, there are thousands of materials that are already preloaded into these options, but if there's something that you need to have on there that's not, that's why we have this custom category here. So you can go ahead and set up any kind of custom material here. So we'll put a number behind it because I've got multiples of the same thing. And we'll go ahead and say it's just going to be a flooring one. Why not? Now the values here, you can go ahead and set up a value into it if it has one, if it's got something that, if it's a type of material that has multiple different sizes that you're going to use, or if not, you don't have to at all. That part is not necessary. You can simply leave that blank if it's not necessary. Your unit label, that's just going to be if it's in inches, if it's in pounds, but again, not necessary. You can absolutely leave that blank if you would like. So we'll go ahead and create material. And we'll come down and find it. Here's the one that I just set up. Now it's going to tell me that this is not valid to use yet because we don't have a price. So we'll go ahead and add a price onto it. The default markup tax, or the default markup percentage, that already is factored into this. You can change it to a custom one if you would like. If there's some things that you want to have a little bit more or less of a markup on, not a problem at all. You can change that right here on the fly. Set up which supplier it's going to come from, and save it. And here's another one. It's already telling me I don't have a price on this. So we'll go ahead and set up my price, choose my supplier, and save it. So let's go ahead and jump over into what all this does for us. So this is the takeoff creator. Now this is really where it all comes together. Now when you start a new project, again, I've already got some of these set up, so I'll show you those ones first, but let's go over the options. Now there's 2 premium modules at this point in time, but there are always more in development. So at this point, we only have 2. Soon enough, all of these will be in premium modules as well. Right now, these bottom ones under this line, they're all generic modules, but they're all very, very capable. And I'll go over all those also. So let's go ahead and jump into one of my test projects and I can show you what it'll look like. So first off, you're going to go ahead and set up all your client's information. Again, test project, I've already got things entered in here. And for a tile job, you're going to have the option for different rooms. You could have 1 room, you could have 10. Doesn't matter, you can add as many as you would like. All you have to do is know the measurements of the room that you're going to go into, the cost of to remove per square foot. You can hit save, or if you realize that you didn't want that one, you can simply take it away. So let's go ahead and jump in to see what this is like. Now this is where it really breaks things down for you and just simply starts asking you questions. Questions you already know the answers to. So it's going to start asking you basic questions. I'm not going to go through each and every one of these, but every time you change one of these, and this is where you can select the different materials that are going to be associated with that specific question. All of these different questions are going to start giving you calculations. So you can simply just go down here, answer the questions about all of these things, and you can change things on the fly. And it goes through the entire project from start to finish with all of these questions. Now let's go ahead and kind of continue on to the labor. Now you can do this any way you would like. You can label this with generic labels like supervisor, or if you've got your buddy Dave and you know he's going to be on the job, you can go ahead and have him there too. You can add as many laborers as you need and their daily rates, the days needed, and then the markup, just in case you want to put a cushion in there for yourself. Now let's go ahead and see what this has been doing this whole time. All of those questions are making real-time calculations in the back end of everything. And so this is the result of all of those calculations. It's going to go ahead and put in all those materials, all of the units, everything that you need, all of the prices already calculated for you. All your labor costs, everything broken down. Now, if you realize, oh shoot, I forgot, I wanted to go through my other supplier for this one. There you go. You can easily change any of these with any of it, right on the fly, right from here. hit the save button, and it's done. So let's go ahead and see what this has all been really doing for us. Generate the estimate and proposal. Now this is going to go ahead and kick out a generic letter for your customer to see. You can edit this all you want. You can put in any wording you would like to it. You can make it as simple or complex as you would like. But that's just the cover letter of all of this. Now, this is going to be the actual proposal that they are going to see, breaking down the prices, showing them what it's going to cost and why. And so from here, you can easily email it to your client or print it to a PDF and mail it snail mail. You can hand it to them personally, whatever you would like. So once you have all that, then you can go ahead and generate your purchase orders. You can order all of your materials that you need for the job right here. Everything is broken down between your different suppliers. Right now, I don't have anything currently going to my second supplier, but if I did, it would all be tracked right here. So right here, it shows everything. I can go ahead and email it to my vendor, or I can print it to a PDF, and again, hand it to them personally, mail it to them, however I would like. And right there, your entire job, your proposal was generated, your purchase orders were sent off, and you're done. Now it also tracks everything that you've done with it. You can go ahead and jump in here if you can't remember when or if you had sent something off. Jump in here. It's tracked for you. You can see exactly what you've done and when it was. So right here, I can see that my estimate was emailed, and then I can see that my purchase order was emailed. So right there, I already know everything is already done for this job. All I have to do is do the job itself. Now let's jump into one of these generic modules here and just show you what those look like as well. Now these generic modules are a little bit different. They don't have all of the different features of the premium modules. They do, however, still do the same kind of calculations. It's just that you have to, it's not going to walk you through it as easily as the other ones. So you're just going to need to go ahead and go through what you have in your supply list, add whatever you need. It pops up down here and does the exact same thing as before. Your labor cost, all of that, exactly the same as the premium modules. And again, exactly like the premium modules, it's going to go ahead and start doing those calculations for you, and you can kick out your estimates. Again, same letter, you can edit that. Same options here. Email it off to your client, print it to a PDF, whatever you're more comfortable with. Again, same. You can go ahead and send out your purchase orders. See, on this one, I do have something coming from the second supplier. It separates everything. You can easily send both of these off with a couple clicks of a button. All your supplies are ordered for you, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. Now that really does kind of wrap up the main meat of everything with Botonde.com. If you would like, we do run live demos. Right here is where you go to go ahead and register for the live demo. We run those every Wednesday at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. And if you need a custom time, just reach out to support@Botonde.com. We can always set up a custom time for you, no matter where you are. Thank you very much. I hope you all are staying safe and have a good day.